Wonder Woman. Biography. Diana Prince Trevor of Earth 2, daughter of Queen Hippolyta of Paradise Island, wife of Steve Trevor, mother of Hippolyta, Lita Trevor, alias Fury. Residence, Washington, D.C. of Earth 2. Occupation, United States Army nurse, later United States Army Intelligence Service with an eventual rank of major. First appearance, Golden Age, All-Star Comics Volume 1, Issue 8, winner 1941-1942. First appearance, post-Golden Age, The Flash, Volume 1, Issue 137, July 1963. Join JSA All-Star Comics, Volume 1, Issue 12. Pre-Crisis Fate, active until Crisis. Post-Crisis Fate, reconned out of existence. Origin. Wonder Woman is the daughter of Hippolyta, immortal queen of the Amazons of Paradise Island. At some point in history, Hippolyta longed for a child and was instructed by the Greek goddess Aphrodite to mold the form of a child out of the clay of Paradise Island. When she did, Aphrodite bestowed life upon the child, whom Hippolyta named Diana, after the Roman name for Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Diana was an exceptional child, displaying incredible strength and agility even as a young girl. In late adolescence, she received her bracelets of submission and drank from Paradise Island's fountain of eternal youth, which provided her immortality for as long as she remained on the island. She also trained in a variety of skills including medical nursing, horsemanship, and bullets and braces, an Amazon name that deflects projectiles with the bracelets of submission. When these events actually occurred is unknown, since as an Amazon, Diana was immortal while she remained on Paradise Island. In 1941, Lieutenant Steve Trevor, a United States Army intelligence agent, crashed his plane in the waters near Paradise Island. His body was found floating in the wreckage by Diana, who to this date had never seen a man. She carried the injured Trevor to her laboratory, where she nursed him with the aid of Dr. Althea. Tirelessly, Diana used Amazon science to develop a purple healing ray that could heal extensive injuries. Steve Trevor died from his injuries shortly before the completion of the ray, but once completed, it proved capable of restoring life to the newly dead. While nursing Trevor, Diana had become infatuated with him, a fact which distressed the Amazon Queen. Meanwhile, in Olympus, Ares, the god of war, also known as Mars, taunted Aphrodite with the fact that most of Earth's nations were at war with one another. War, he claimed, ruled the world. Aphrodite reasoned that an Amazon in America would help inspire that nation once it entered the war, and ordered Hippolyta to select an Amazon to escort Trevor back to America. Hippolyta was directed to hold a contest to select the most skilled of her sisters to enter man's world as a champion of love in a world at war. As Hippolyta feared, Diana's infatuation with Trevor led her to apply for the contest immediately. When Hippolyta denied her, Diana designed a mask to hide her identity from her mother and entered the contest anyway. The contest was grueling, resulting in the elimination of all other contestants except the mystery girl, Diana, and her friend Mala. The final test was the unique Amazonian skill of deflecting projectiles with their Amazonian bracelets. At the height of this round, Diana successfully completed the bullets and bracelets trial while Mala was wounded. When she revealed her identity, Hippolyta was dismayed but accepting. She gave Diana the costume which she would represent her people in America and magical implements to aid her. These included a golden lasso that compelled complete honesty and obedience in anyone ensnared in it, and a jet that was visible only to the eyes of the Amazons. Diana adopted a code name to identify herself as the first mystery woman to the American people, Wonder Woman. All-Star Comics Volume 1, Issue 8. As Wonder Woman, Diana took Trevor to a hospital in Washington, D.C. She then began exploring her new home, intercepting a bank robbery in the process. Using the bullets and bracelets routine, she quickly defeated the felons. She departed quickly as the police arrived, but not before attracting the attention of Al Kale, a local promoter. Kale offered Wonder Woman the chance to obtain the money she would need to establish herself in a new identity. Kale designed a show based on the Amazon's skill at deflecting bullets, which quickly became a hit. When Diana learned that Steve Trevor had recovered, she quickly resigned from Kale's enterprise. Furious, Kale fled with Diana's earnings but was quickly apprehended. With her recovered funds, Wonder Woman wondered how best to establish an identity that would allow her to be close to Trevor. Approaching the hospital, she encountered Diana Prince, the United States Army nurse, weeping at the entryway. Inquiring on the source of their distress, Wonder Woman learned that Prince's fiancé had transferred to the West Coast, leaving her alone. Seeing the striking resemblance between herself and the young nurse, Wonder Woman suggested that she assume Diana's position at the hospital in exchange for the Amazon's accumulated wages with Kale. Prince accepted at once, and Wonder Woman had a new identity. Disguising herself, Wonder Woman visited Trevor as his nurse, Diana Prince. Sensational Comics, Volume 1, Issue 1. When Trevor returned to active duty in the Army, Diana Prince accepted a job as a secretary in the office of Colonel Darnell, one of Trevor's associates. In this position, she joined the United States Army with the rank of yeoman. In a subsequent adventure, Diana and Trevor prevented the poisoning of the local water supply by Dr. Poison, a criminal chemist. In the course of this adventure, they were assisted by an appendectomy patient named Etta Candy. Candy, who was enrolled at Holiday College and a member of the Beta Lambda sorority, became a fast friend of Wonder Woman, even joining the Army for a time to be associated with her. Sensational Comics, Volume 1, Issue 2. Wonder Woman's success in the United States infuriated Ares, who dispatched one of his most trusted lieutenants to defeat her. The Duke of Deception, an immortal of unknown origin, captured Wonder Woman and Trevor early in the war, but was easily defeated. Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Issue 2. He later arranged to have Wonder Woman branded a traitor by her own nation, but was thwarted by the Amazon and her JSA colleague, The Flash. Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Issue 239 and 240. In addition to thwarting Ares and his minions' attempts to prolong the war, Wonder Woman routinely encountered agents of the Axis, particularly Nazi Germany. Prominent among these were the Red Panzer, Wonder Woman Volume 1, Issue 228, The Iron Claw, World's Finest Volume 1, Issue 248, and Baroness Paula von Gunther, Wonder Woman Volume 1, Issue 1. Ultimately, von Gunther was reformed by Amazonian psychotherapy at Transformation Island. Wonder Woman also encountered members of the criminal element. One of the more bizarre was Dr. Psycho, a criminal psychotherapist. Dr. Psycho was a stunted, deformed figure who had been traumatized into a powerful hatred of women by childhood ridicule. Using a young girl named Marva as a medium, Psycho developed methods to form ectoplasmic constructs with which to battle Wonder Woman. Psycho was routinely defeated, however, a circumstance that only reinforced his hatred of women. Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Issue 5 and 160. Another significant adversary was the schizophrenic Priscilla Rich. Rich was a wealthy socialite suffering from considerable mental instability when she hosted a charity function with Wonder Woman as the guest of honor. When the heroine received more attention than herself, Rich slipped into an alternative evil identity, the Cheetah. Creating a costume of animal skin, the Cheetah attempted to poison the Amazon but failed. She later confronted Wonder Woman directly but was defeated in personal combat. Rather than send her to prison, Wonder Woman transported the Cheetah to Transformation Island in an attempt to cure schizophrenia. Wonder Woman Volume 1, Issue 6. Rich repeatedly escaped, however, and served as a constant source of antagonism for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman Volume 1, Issue 28 and 230. Whether she was ultimately cured is unknown. In 1942, Wonder Woman encountered the Justice Society of America. A male-dominated organization, the JSA declined Wonder Woman full membership, despite the fact that she possessed more raw ability than any of the current membership except the Spectre. All-Star Comics, Volume 1, Issue 11. She was, however, offered a position as a secretary, which she accepted. She also accepted full membership in the more loosely organized All-Star Squadron. All-Star Squadron, Issue 17. In later years, Wonder Woman became more active in the JSA and was eventually inducted as a full member. After World War II ended, Diana Prince remained in the Army as her relationship with Trevor deepened. By the end of the war, she had achieved the rank of lieutenant and was a fully certified intelligence agent. She had also become more active as a member of the Justice Society as some of the more war-weary members retired. She was an active member of the JSA when she was summoned along with her fellows before the House Un-American Affairs Committee. Based on a recent case, the HUAC concluded that the JSA had ties that ran contrary to American interests and demanded that they reveal their identities and submit to congressional interrogation. The JSA declined and formally disbanded. Adventure Comics, issue 466.